अगला चैप्टर है फ्रॉग की बात करें तो ये लैंड एंड फ्रेश वाटर दोनों में रहने वाला एनिमल है और ये फाइलम कोर्डेटा की क्लास एम्फीबिया को बिलोंग करता है, जिसका मतलब होता है ड्यूअल लाइफ। मीन्स अपनी लाइफ साइकिल को कंप्लीट करने के लिए इनको दो हैबिटेट की जरूरत पड़ती है। हमारे जो इंडिया में मोस्ट कॉमन फ्रॉग है वो है राना टिग्रीना। अगर फ्रॉग की बात करें तो ये पोइकिलोथर्म होते हैं। मीन्स इनका बॉडी टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट ये मेंटेन नहीं कर सकते लाइक एव्स और मैमल्स। अगर हम इनकी बात करें तो ये अपने सराउंडिंग के रिस्पेक्ट में खुद के कलर को भी चेंज कर सकते हैं। इस कलर चेंजिंग एबिलिटी को कहते हैं मेटाक्रोसिस। एंड अगर ये मेटाक्रोसिस अपने सराउंडिंग को मिमिक करने के लिए, अपनी सराउंडिंग की कॉपी करने के लिए किया जाए तो इसे कहते हैं कैमोफ्लाज। ये जो प्रोटेक्टिव कलरेशन है इसको मिमिक करता है, इसलिए मिमिक्री भी कहते हैं, लेकिन टेक्निकली ये दोनों टर्म डिफरेंट है। अगर हम बात करें तो पीक समर और पीक विंटर में हमें फ्रॉग दिखाई नहीं देते, क्योंकि ये उस समय लॉन्ग स्लीप पे जा रहे होते हैं, जैसे कि समर स्लीप पे एस्टिवेशन और विंटर स्लीप पे हाइबरनेशन। इसकी ट्रिक भी है कि समर में हमें हीटर की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, मतलब समर में हमें एसी की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, मीन्स एस्टिवेशन। एंड विंटर में हमें हीटर की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, मतलब हाइबरनेशन। नेक्स्ट बात आती है हमारे मॉर्फोलॉजी ऑफ फ्रॉग। फ्रॉग की मॉर्फोलॉजी की बात करें तो इसकी जो स्किन होती है वो स्मूथ एंड स्लिपरी टाइप होती है, जिसपे म्यूकस की भी एक लेयर प्रेजेंट होती है, जो कि हमेशा मॉइस्ट कंडीशन में पाई जाती है। अगर इनके डोर्सल साइड ऑफ बॉडी की बात करें तो वो ओलिव ग्रीन होती है विद डार्क इरेगुलर स्पॉट्स, लेकिन वेंट्रल साइड यूनिफॉर्मली पेल येलो। इंपॉर्टेंट है। एंड अनदर important part is that frog never drinks water but absorb it through its skin. अगर हम फ्रॉग की बॉडी की बात करें तो वो तीन पार्ट्स में डिविजिबल है। हेड ट्रंक सॉरी टू पार्ट्स में डिविजिबल है, हेड एंड ट्रंक। इसमें टेल एंड नेक क्या होती है, एब्सेंट होती है। अगर इनके आगे मॉर्फोलॉजी की बात करें तो माउथ के ऊपर एक पेयर नॉस्ट्रिल्स होता है लाइक ह्यूमंस। आइस बल्ब होती है एंड कवर्ड बाय निकिटेटिंग मेम्ब्रेन। It is important character because in humans nictitating membrane is vestigial, present but vestigial. This nictitating membrane helps them to protect their eye while they are swimming in water. If we talk about their auditory system, then tympanum receives sound signals, means tympanum represents ear. Tympanum is a membranous structure which behave like middle ear. If we talk about forelimb and hind limb, they are modified for swimming, walking, leaping, and burrowing. For swimming, they have web-like structure, webbed feet. And if we talk about hind limbs, then hind limbs have 5 digits, while forelimbs have only 4 digits. And hind limbs are larger and muscular to support jumping and leaping. If we discuss about the sexual dimorphism of the frog, then male frogs have vocal sacs and copulatory pads. Copulatory pads are also called nuptial pads, which helps in copulation. and copulatory pads are present of first digit of forelimb, which are absent in female frog. Next topic comes is anatomy of frog. If we talk about anatomy of frog, then it have well developed digestive, circulatory, respiratory, nervous, excretory, reproductive systems. First of all, we talk about digestive system. So in digestive system, it consists of alimentary canal and digestive glands. Alimentary canal is short because frogs are carnivores. It is a general concept. Herbivores have longer alimentary canal or intestine as compared to carnivores or omnivores. Mouth opens into buccal cavity. Which leads into esophagus through pharynx. Means first mouth, then buccal cavity, then pharynx, then esophagus. If we talk about esophagus, then it is short tube that opens into stomach, which continues into intestine, and intestine leads to cloaca. Cloaca is a common opening for digestive, respiratory, or excretory system. Now next we talk about the digestive glands. Then digestive glands are liver first of all, which secrete bile that is stored in gallbladder. Pancreas is the digestive gland which produces pancreatic juices and digestive enzymes similar to humans. Food is captured by bile or tongue. Their gastric juices and HCl is also released by gastric wall or wall of stomach. This partially digestive food which comes out of the stomach is known as chyme, which is passed on to intestine, whose first part is duodenum. Duodenum receives bile juice from pancreas and pancreatic juices through a common bile duct. It is very important to note that common bile duct is present only in frogs, not in humans, because this common bile duct in humans is named as hepatopancreatic duct. If we talk about the functions of bile and pancreatic juice, then bile juice emulsifies the fat and pancreatic juice digests carbohydrates and proteins. That's why we can say that maximum digestion is present in duodenum. Then the final digestion takes place in intestine. Digested food is absorbed by numerous finger-like folds in inner wall of intestine called villi or microvilli, similar to that in humans. And the undigested waste is passed on to cloaca through rectum. Next, we will talk about the respiratory system of frog. Then the respiratory system in frog is of two types. First, we will study two different cases. First, if frog is in water, which is mainly in tadpole stage, and then next in hibernation or normal. If we talk about the aquatic respiratory structures, they are water and means in water it is mainly skin. While in tadpole, gills are responsible for respiration. The respiration through skin is also known as cutaneous respiration. Similar in case of other organisms. The skin exchanges gases with the surroundings via the diffusion process. And if we talk about the respiratory organs on land, then these are so next topic comes is the respiration on land. Then the frogs respire on land via buccal cavity, skin, and lungs. Respiration through lungs is called pulmonary, via skin is called cutaneous, and via buccal cavity is known as buccopharyngeal respiration. If we talk about the lungs, then lungs are elongated pink color sac-like structure present in upper part of trunk. It is an important point that lungs are pink colored sac-like structure present in upper part of trunk. Next, if we talk about the nostrils, then they are present above the mouth, and during estivation and hibernation, gaseous exchange takes place through skin. Next is vascular system of frog. If we talk about vascular system of frog, then it is a well developed and closed type, which is a characteristic of all the amphibians. The frog also have lymphatic system, blood have heart, blood vessels and blood. Blood vascular system has heart, blood vessels and blood. If we talk about the heart, then heart is myogenic, myogenic, ventral, which is a character of all the chordate heart. If we talk about the lymphatic system, similarly, lymphatic system contains lymph nodes, lymph channels. Heart is muscular structure mean myogenic, situated in upper part of body cavity, which have three chambers, two atria and one ventricle, which is covered by a membrane called pericardium. The blood in heart enter via cavity like sorry like it is the heart. It is left atrium, it is right atrium, it is ventricle. It is the heart, it is the ventricle. Then for the blood to enter the right atrium, first it have to pass through sinus venosus, and to exit the blood from heart it has to pass through conus arteriosus. It means that blood from veins enters the sinus venosus, then it enters right atrium, passes to ventricle, then to left atrium, and then to then to ventricles, and then to conus arteriosus, and then passed on to the whole body. It is the blood flow. Next, if we talk about the theory of it, then a triangular structure called sinus venosus joins right atrium, which takes blood from major veins called vena cava. The ventricle opens into a sac-like conus arteriosus on the ventral side of heart. This means that this sinus venosus is in dorsal side of heart. Next comes that heart is carried to all parts of body via arterial system. Veins collect the blood from all parts and bring it to heart by venous system. A special venous system is between liver and intestine, and similarly in between kidney and lower part of body, similar to that in humans. The venous system or portal system present between liver and intestine is known as hepatic portal system, and that between kidney and lower part of body is known as renal portal system. The importance of these portal system are mentioned in circulatory system. Here also blood contains plasma and other cells. The blood cells are RBC, WBC, platelets. Here important thing to note is that RBC are nucleated and contain red color pigment, namely hemoglobins. Means RBCs are nucleated. Lymph is different from bloods, which lacks proteins and RBCs, similar to that in case of humans. If we talk about the nutrients, gases, sorry, blood carries nutrients, gases and water to the sites required, and the blood is pumped by muscular heart, means that the heart of frog is myogenic, which does not need any external stimuli for excitation because it have acid node, and this sinus venosus is compressed into acid node in case of humans. If we talk about the excretory system of frog, then first of all it comes that it have a pair of kidney, ureters, a cloaca, and a single urinary bladder. The kidneys are compact, dark, red bean-like structures posteriorly in the body cavity on both sides of vertebral column. It lies posteriorly in the body cavity. Important thing. The kidney contains multiple structural and functional units known as nephron or urinary ferrous tubule. The difference in human kidney and kidney of frog is that the number of nephrons are lesser in frog as compared to humans. This is the only difference. Two ureters arise from the kidneys, and these ureters act as a urinogenital duct, means common duct for urinary and genital path in male frogs, while in females ureters and oviduct open separately in the cloaca. A thin-walled urinary bladder is present in ventral to rectum, which also opens in cloaca. It is important to note that urinary bladder is thin-walled. The frog excretes urea, means it is ureotelic organism. Next comes its Nervous system of frog. If we talk about nervous system of frog, then first part is it is highly evolved in case of frog, and both neural system and endocrine glands are present. Here NCRT have mentioned only names of endocrine glands like pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, thymus, pineal, pancreatic, isolated adrenal glands, and gonads, which function similarly to that in case of humans. If we talk about the nervous system of frog, then it is divided into CNS and PNS. Technically, this line is wrong as NCRT has also mentioned ANS separately because it is a part of PNS, so there is no need to mention ANS also. If we talk about the cranial nerves, then there are 10 pairs of cranial nerves arising from brain. Brain is covered by a bony structure called cranium, which is made up of bones, a bony structure. It means that sorry, the brain is divided into forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Forebrain is majorly composed of olfactory lobes. Largest part of brain of frog is olfactory lobes, not the cerebral hemisphere as in case of humans. अगली बात आती है हमारे पास कि एक पेयर सेरिब्रल हेमिस्फेयर भी होता है और एक सिंगल डायनसेफ्लोन भी होता है जो कि होता है थैलमस, हाइपोथैलमस एंड एपिथैलमस से कंपाउंड। मिड ब्रेन की बात करें तो उसमें एक पेयर ऑप्टिक लोब्स होती है जबकि ह्यूमंस के केस में फोर corpora quadrigeminal present. Hindbrain consists of cerebellum and medulla oblongata. मेडुला ओब्लोंगेटा से ह्यूमंस की तरह ही इनमें भी फोरामेन मैग्नम प्रेजेंट होता है जिसमें से स्पाइनल कॉर्ड पास आउट होती है जो कि मेडुला ओब्लोंगेटा का ही एक एक्सटेंशन है। अगर इनके सेंस ऑर्गन की बात करें तो टच को सेंस करने के लिए इनमें सेंसरी पेपिला, टेस्ट के लिए टेस्ट बड, स्मेल के लिए नेजल एपिथेलियम, विजन के लिए आईज, हियरिंग के लिए टिम्पैनम। As we know that external ear is a character of only mammals, and here NCRT have mentioned that tympanum with internal ears. So we can conclude that tympanum is the middle ear of the frog. Next comes that internal ears are well organized structures and they are cellular aggregations around nerve endings. Means they are connected via nervous system. If we talk about the eye, then they are present in spherical sockets, eh, which is known as orbit, present in skulls. Eyes are simple, composed of only one unit, not like the eyes in the cockroach. Next is external ear is absent. Only tympanum can be seen externally. And the major function of frog, sorry, ear is balancing, not hearing. Major function is balancing. It is not an important part now that ear is the major function of ear is balancing because the sensory structures or sense organs topic is removed. Next we will talk about reproductive system of frog. First comes the male reproductive system which contains a pair of yellowish ovoid testes adhered by upper part of double folded peritoneum called mesorchium, 10 to 12 vasa frantia which opens into Vidus canal and combine to form a common urinogenital duct which opens into cloaca. If we discuss cloaca, that cloaca is a small median chamber that is used to pass fecal matter, urine, and sperm to the exterior part. So let us now see the diagram. Here comes these yellowish ovoid testes. These are fat bodies. These are 10 to 12 vasa efferentia, adrenal gland. Here it is the kidney. This comes the urinogenital tract, and this line is the Bidder's canal. Next are the following labelings. Next is the female reproductive system of frog, which includes a pair of ovary, which are situated near kidney, and there is no functional connection between kidneys and female reproductive system, as in case of male. A pair of oviduct arise from ovaries, which opens into cloaca separately. A female lays dies as a teenage ova at a time. Fertilization is external and takes place in water, which is similar in case of bryophytes. That's why bryophytes are known as amphibians of plant kingdom. Larval stage is present, which is called tadpole, while in case of frog, while in case of cockroach, nymphal stage is present, which is similarly similar to the adult. Tadpole after metamorphosis from the adult. Frogs are beneficial for mankind, while cockroach does not have any ecological importance. They eat insects, protect crop. Ecological balance is also an important part of food chain. Their muscular legs are eaten as food by man, which is very nutritious, and hence the chapter is complete.